So here we have an MS AquaPro Gregson, a thermal weeding system and pressure washer. This is very, very important. To start, when you want to operate a unit like this, it's essential to have water in our tank. If you don't have water, the machine will never start because we have a float that protects against low water levels. At the entrance of the tank, you have an inlet where you can simply connect a garden hose to fill your tank. A 2-inch chem adapter. If you have a transfer pump, and you also have, with the machine that we can't see here right now, a hose that can be directly connected to a fire hydrant. So once you're done filling, you can simply close your valve using the handles of your hoses afterwards. A reel with 100 feet of high pressure hose that can handle heat. And the first 4 feet here is to protect the client's thigh when they're working with it, so they don't get burned because the hoses get very, very hot. Our weeding gun and our entire unit here, which is used for weeding. So we have a pump motor. The motor is here and the pump is at the back. It runs on a belt. The water we take from the tank is filtered with a filter on the machine to make sure we don't have any debris or sand or anything that might pass through the pump. You also have an oil burner that will heat the water up to 230 degrees Fahrenheit to ensure perfect weeding. If we're higher up, the droplet becomes fine, so it doesn't do a good job of weeding. And if we're lower, we also don't do a good job of weeding because the water is too cold. So I'll quickly show you how we operate. We have a control here which is logical control, which was developed here in Drummondville. We start the machine here, motor, pump, and we select our temperatures over here. All the little lights here are for diagnostics. If something is missing, the light is simply off. So you quickly have a control box that tells you, oh, we have a problem with our machine. The lights will simply be off. You have a valve to select. We have weeding mode or cleaning mode, which you just switch depending on what you want to do. And a pressure regulator to make sure we adjust our pressure here for higher, lower when we're in wash mode. If you have any questions, eventually while you're working and you're not sure, you have all the procedures here that fully explain how the machine works. So I'm going to get this going for you. Here you have the weeding nozzle. This nozzle is patented. A lot of research and development went into this nozzle because since we're above 212 degrees Fahrenheit, we're in steam. But as you may have noticed, when I activated the gun, it's not a small droplet. It's a very large droplet that retains its heat. So there are a lot of secrets in there, but it's really a great little weeding principle. You can also switch to washer mode at pressure. All you have to do is change your nozzle. So here we have a 25-degree nozzle. I'm going to restart the machine. So in washer mode at pressure, we can increase our pressure up to 4,000 psi. You have a 4-gallon per minute pump, which always gives you 4 gallons per minute. Here is our AquaPro. Well, weeding